When I was 12, I was about to begin junior high school. My sister was 9 years old. We lived in the rural areas outside of the city where we went to school. All the other kids called us the country kids because the area we lived in was known as the country. All the city kids gotta wear designer clothes and whatnot. When my sister Becky and myself went to my parents and said that we wanted these fancy clothes and stuff to wear so the other kids wouldn't make fun of our clothes. Mom and Dad provided very well for us. We had everything we needed and most of the stuff that we wanted. So my dad said, okay, you can have this stuff, but you gotta buy it yourself. My sister and I said, Dad, we're just kids. We don't have the money for this stuff. Dad said, well, you can earn your money. And we asked him how, so Dad took his truck and went to Arnold's Fireworks in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Now the way Arnold's works is they'll load you down with fireworks at a set price, and you sell the fireworks. What you don't sell, you bring back a half of the money for what you sold. So my sister and I sold fireworks that year. The season for fireworks in Arkansas is June 25 through July 5. We made enough money to buy all of our school clothes for the upcoming year, plus enough money for 2 round-trip airline tickets to Jacksonville, Florida, to spend 3 weeks with my grandparents. Another was a convenience store, about a mile from my grandparents' house. Every day, I would walk to the convenience store with a pocket full of quarters. This was the time when stand-up video games. I just came into convenience stores and arcades. As long as you put a quarter in, you gotta play. I spent my days up there feeding that machine quarters. There was a little girl that lived in the apartment complex behind the convenience store, and she came up there as well. I got to know her, we became fast friends. She even took me swimming in her complex swimming pool. When the 3 weeks were over, we flew home. Fast forward to 2006. I was staying with my father in Fairfield Bay, Arkansas, and on Wednesdays and Fridays we would go to the VFW club for dancing and karaoke. I became a regular. One night at closing time, I was saying goodbye to all the bartenders and waitresses whom I became friends with. I heard a voice behind me that said, "You're not gonna dance with me." I turned around and there was a beautiful young lady standing there. We danced, we began dating, and after a year we married. One night we were sitting around and we were discussing our childhood. She was from Jacksonville, Florida. I told her about selling fireworks and taking a trip there when I was 12. I also told her that I spent a lot of time playing a stupid video game at a convenience store, and a look came on her face that I will never forget. And she said, "Did you hang out with a young girl and go swimming in her apartment complex swimming pool?" I said, "Yes. How do you know?" She said, "It's me. I was the little girl." True story.